Okay, to work in SIFAX Group, you need to know your onions. You need to know what you're doing. It's always a general principle to make sure that you do not apply for a role that you know nothing about. Make sure that whatever role you are applying for, it's a role that you've done before, you've served in that role before, and you know all about that role. You have stuffed yourself well up with enough information about the role. And so the likelihood is that if you come to an interview with the experience and the knowledge about the role, you are likely going to succeed. So that's the technical side. There's also the behavioral part. In SIFAX, we have 5 core values. In the acronym PICKIT. We believe that as we all grow in our professional endeavors, we have to pick some values that will help us succeed. In SIFAX, you need to be professional. That's the most important first step for anybody who wants to work in SIFAX Group. A SIFAX person is professional. And so you need to be professional. You need to be able to do those things you say that you can do. You need to have integrity. Represent yourself well, represent the job well, represent the company well, and ensure that you deliver exactly what you have said you will deliver, and you live up to all moral standards. You also need to care. In SIFAX, we believe in caring, going out of your way to make somebody feel like he's a human being and that it deserves your attention or it deserves your support in one way or the other. Then we also believe in innovation. Everything we do on a daily basis is all about innovating, providing solutions, solving problems. You need to be a problem solver to work in SIFAX Group. And lastly, we work in teams. There are no silos in SIFAX Group. And the more competent you are as a team member, the more you'll be successful in SIFAX. So those are the 5 core values that you need to be able to succeed in SIFAX Group. The work experience. Again, it depends on what we're looking for. If we send out an advert for a role, we want to see that the person has done what we advertised for. Fundamentally, we want to see that the person has played that role before. If he has played it for a long period of time, that's even perfect. And then if you can give us details of what you did in that role, successes in that role, challenges you faced, and how you solved those problems. I know you can't give too much details in your CV, but basically it's about what you've done before. That's what we're looking for in your CV. Next, very closely next to that is the certificates that you have. Professional certificates that you have. Those 2 things for me are very important. It depends on the role. If it's a fresher role where we don't require experience, then that's perfect. We are also in the process of doing a graduate training program. When that starts, most of the people that will be taken in that program will be people who just finished from school. But most of the roles we've been doing of recent are roles requiring some level of experience. So you will likely not find us do that in the immediate future. But as part of our short-term to medium-term plans, we are going to be running an academy where we'll be having graduate trainings come into the system. So that's one big opportunity for people who are just finishing from school to get on the train. Well, it depends on the needs of the business per time. In the last 1-2 years, we have had opportunities for NYC placements and internship, and we've extended the opportunity to as many as we were able to contact. Because what usually happens is that people who want to do internship, people who want to do NYC with us, come to submit their requests, come to make their interest known, and then we keep a list of them. when the opportunities come, we call them to come on board. So yes, the opportunities are there, but again, it's based on the need of the business per time. So in the last 1-2 years, we've had over 20 people that have served with us. Some of them are still with us, some of them have gone. We will still need some people to come in as need arises. So I think the answer to that question is yes, the opportunities exist. So the first advice I have for graduates who are new to the labor market is, please ditch the fact that you are new to the labor market. You don't need to act like you are new to the labor market. It's all about the value you can bring to the table. So before you launch yourself into the labor market, make sure you know your onions. Make sure you know whatever you went to study or you are interested in building a career in. And that's the second tip I will give you. You need to determine what you want to build your career in. I know that in Nigeria, most of us get into our careers by mistake, by chance. But living by chance is one of the poorest ways to live. And so you need to be determined. You need to be sure of exactly what you want your career to look like. And then to focus on developing as much knowledge about, or getting as much knowledge about what you have decided you want your career to focus on. Volunteering is not a bad idea. If you volunteer, it gives you an opportunity to say that you've worked somewhere before. And so when we are interviewing you, you've already lifted yourself above the threshold of just coming from school. You already have a place where you've worked before. And so each time you have the opportunity of getting an interview, make sure that you have been able to add as many skills and competencies to yourself as possible. In this period, in this day and age, it's a sin for you to finish from school and come into the labor market without having computer skills. It's a sin. You shouldn't do that. That's wickedness to yourself. You must know how to use Excel, use PowerPoint, find your way around Word. At least basically those three, right? The more you know, the better. You must know how to use Outlook, how to send emails, how to compose emails, how to write and write well, right? Those are some basic skills. And then when you know exactly where you want to go to, you want to build your career in customer service, in business development, in HR, in compliance, in accounting, whatever role or whatever career path you want to choose. Go look for somebody who has done it before. Learn from the person. Have the benefit of hindsight. Don't come to an interview fresh. The fact that you are fresh from the university does not mean you should be fresh to the interview room. You know, it's a sin for you to be fresh. Don't be fresh. Go learn something. Meet somebody. Meet an uncle. Meet an auntie who knows about what you are trying to go in for. Or you just get an interview by chance. Find out about the interview. What is the role? What's the role all about? Please make Google your friend. Google everything about the role, so that although you may be new to the role, your knowledge level is not new to the role, and you're able to outshine your competitors in the interview.